Hey, I am Cheney Lochel, and I am going to be talking about the book, The Danny Ford Years at Clemson, Muffin and Stompin' by Larry Williams. So, some history on Danny Ford. He is now 76 years old. He was born April 2nd in 1948 in Gadsden, Alabama. He grew up on a farm. He played football for his local high school. He also played college football for the University of Alabama from 67 to 69 on a basketball and a football scholarship. But he only played football his freshman year, and during his entire time playing for University of Alabama, Ford earned all SCE honors and an offensive tackle. As an offensive tackle. Ford was the assistant football coach at Alabama Crimson Tide in 1973, the assistant coach at Virginia Tech from 1974 to 76, head football coach at Clemson University from 1978 to 89, and head football coach at the University of Arkansas from 1993 to 97. Danny Ford is unique because he is the youngest coach in college football history to win a national championship. He also led Clemson to a perfect 12-0 football season in '81, and then on to the championship at the age of 33. His coaching philosophy. 3 things that influenced Danny Ford's coaching philosophy was his desire for greatness. Ford wanted to succeed and wanted his players and teams to succeed. Ford also had a desire to have a happy team, as he desired for them to be well taken care of. He wanted what was best for his players and team, and did whatever was necessary to make it happen. These things show that Ford's philosophy was caring and loving, backed with perseverance and determination. And some quotes that I found most interesting were one where he said, Ford has become more beloved as time has distanced the Tigers from the glory has orchestrated in 11 years as the team's coach. And it showed how Danny Ford was loved amongst controversy in his time at Clemson. Another one that the book said was, I want to coach a team that the opponents don't look forward to playing. And it showed that Ford's determination and drive that all coaches should have. Another one would be, it could have been something as simple as the recruit didn't want to eat, supplied food for the official visit, and wanted to go out to bar instead. It shows that Ford was more worried about taking care of and being good to his recruits' players, and that he was the official rules, than he actually was the rules. And it was basically a hill Ford was willing to die on at Clemson. I chose Danny Ford for this assignment because I have always been a Clemson fan. I have only known Dabo Swinney as a coach of Clemson football, and I have always been interested in learning more about Danny Ford and his career with Clemson. And I also believe that Danny Ford is the foundation of the Clemson football success. Ford cared about not only his players, but also his recruits. He would fight to get them what he wanted. He was more than just a hardcore coach, but also he was a loving coach, and he looked at his team as a family and players. He fought for what was right and showed them that rules aren't always for the better. Danny Ford was and is a winner. He went from playing football in college to being a huge success at coaching football. He was very successful in his coaching career, inducted into the College Football Coaching Hall of Fame in 2017, and is known to this day as a football coaching legend. I learned that the success of Danny Ford is a very good life lesson for those of us who are aspiring to coach. I learned that age doesn't matter, and Ford was the youngest to win a national championship. Also, I learned that perseverance and controversy does not necessarily end someone's career. Ford was put on probation at Clemson for 14 rule violations, and due to his negligence, the NCAA also found Clemson with recruiting violations. This caused Ford to resign, but he went on to be head coach at University of Arkansas. The things that I learned from this book will impact me as a coach. I will forever look to stories like Ford's for inspiration. I will never doubt myself because of my age or position in life. I will always strive to do what's right, and if I slip up, I want to pick myself up and continue with my purpose. I would recommend this book to anyone who is not only interested in learning more about Danny Ford and his career, but also to anyone who is interested in becoming a great coach and successful coach themselves. Thank you.